Welcome to the 2025 highlight video of our 11-day cross-country trip. The players include 3 private pilot friends who are based at Hanover County Airport near Richmond, Virginia. Evan has 2,800 hours as a private pilot and volunteered his Piper Comanche for this trip. He's a veteran not only in the armed forces, but also a veteran of planning and executing cross-country trips like this, as he's done it over 15 times. Evan is instrument and commercial rated CFI and CFII and is retired as an office manager of a law firm. Osama has about 200 hours as a private pilot and is working on his instrument rating at this time. He recently started a new job at a construction management company. I'm Paul and responsible for the video log of this trip. We considered using my Cirrus for this journey, but Evan's larger plane was better suited for this mission. I'm an instrument-rated private pilot currently working on my commercial rating. I've got over 800 flight hours at the time of this trip. I'm an engineer working for an international consulting firm. With the trip concentrated on the western half of the country, the first day was just focused on getting to western Kansas, which involved fuel stops in Kentucky and Missouri. On day 2, we departed Kansas and headed into Colorado with our first stop in Leadville, which is the highest airport in the U.S. at approximately 10,000 feet above sea level, followed by an overnight stay in Montrose. Day 3 took us to Sedona, Arizona, where we spent a few days. Day 5 was a flight to Susanville, California, where we stayed with friends and used that location as a base for side trips for a few days. Our farthest point west was Crescent City, where we toured the rocky coastline and the California redwoods. Day 9 took us to the Grand Canyon for a few days before we traveled home on day 11. The next 3 minutes of this video is just us getting to western Kansas before we wake up on day 2 and head into Colorado.
Well, right now it says we are at 31, if I had full fuel, which I don't, 3198.
Evan was very generous to allow Osama and I to take turns flying for this entire trip, and I flew the first leg, and Evan worked the radios.
9353 Papa clear to 0 India 8 as filed, 2000 expect 6 in 10, 126.75 squawk 2116 hold for release, and we're number 1 ready for departure runway 34 at Hanover.
53 Papa reback is correct, hold for release, I do have traffic inbound on approach, I'll get you going once they get around here.
Okay, we're holding for release, waiting for traffic to land. 53 Papa.
53 Papa, air control airspace 270, you're released for departure.
Controlled airspace 270, release for departure 9353 Papa, thank you. Hanover traffic, Comanche 53 Papa, taking runway 34, be a departure to the west, Hanover.
Automated weather observation. 1447 Zulu. Wind 300 at 17. Peak gust 23. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 4000 800.
We spent the night here in Kansas at the airport FBO. They had recliners and sofas and a shower and towels, so it was a good night's sleep.
All right, so clear to Pueblo as filed, 12,000, 125.2 or 134.0 if I'm high enough, 1103 on the squawk, and I'm released and void if not off in 10 minutes. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. And we're cleared to 12.
Alrighty.
And okay, tell them what you're doing, and we go mixture rich. We're 12 miles out.
I want to apologize for this portion. I didn't have good video here. I had a corrupted file. I just had a lot of still images for this approach.
Alert. Terrain ahead.
Leadville traffic, Comanche
Alert.
53 Papa is
Terrain
5 miles
ahead.
to the south. I'm sorry, 10 miles to the south. We're planning a straight in on 3-4 Leadville.
Automated weather observation
Bringing the power back.
1614 Zulu. Wind 240 at 07. Peak gusts 19er. Visibility 1.
07 to 19er.
Okay.
Left cross.
1 mile final runway 500.
115 on the airspeed.
Okay. I'm going to get down more in the 100 range. I'm looking for the aiming marks down there, not the numbers.
105.
Okay. 100, that looks good. I like 100. Once I'm clear of the runway end here.
You're at 100.
A little bit of a downdraft. Okay, now we're clear of it. 190.
88.
Welcome to Leadville.
Yeah.
You want to park on that
Yeah.
T?
Yeah, park in the T.
So the small, quirky town of Leadville was originally named due to its use as a mining operation for lead, but it's also a bucket list location for private pilots or really any pilots because of its superlative of being the highest elevation airport in the United States.
Is this the murder van?
Yeah, this is the murder van.
All right.
If not before, it might happen today. He goes confidently, he's like almost slightly aggressively. We do not make those. Oh yeah,
So I was flying this leg out of Leadville, and it was amazing how gusty it was. As soon as we got above the treetops, immediately we had a very strong wind coming at us from the right side, requiring me to push the plane into the wind just to maintain proper control, but it worked out just fine.
85, nudge it in the air. Just don't nudge it too much. Hit the brakes.
Got it.
Gear up. Go for 90, that's enough for now. Let's just keep climbing it. And
That's me on the rudder.
All right, that's gustiness. And we're getting some downdrafts. Okay, lower the nose for about 105.
105.
Okay, flaps are coming up.
I'm just going to go into the wind, weather vane a little bit.
Let it weather vane. Terrain falls away from us here if you weather vane. So that's a good idea. Yeah, it was very mushy, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was crazy on the roll.
Yeah. See how much runway we ate up? Probably,
Yeah.
Probably 4,000 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know that I tried if there were obstacles at the end of that runway. Yeah, well now we're past the danger zone. Leadville traffic, Comanche 53 Papa just departed runway 14, headed south to Salida, climbing through 11,000 for 12,500. Last call. So what do you think, Osama? Worth the stop?
Oh, without a doubt, man. Might be one of the coolest places I've ever been.
Let's climb up to 14.
When you fly through the Rockies, you have two choices. If you're able, you can climb high enough to go over everything, or a more common solution for light general aviation airplanes is to fly through various passes, valleys that are identified on the aviation mapping. And so we chose several passes to form our path from Leadville to Sedona.
What'd you call this, Black Canyon?
Black Canyon of the Gunnison is the name of it. All kinds of things here to look at.
My God.
Montrose Regional Airport.
Automated weather observation 1954 Zulu. Wind 270 at
102 knots.
Visibility
That's where I like to be.
10.
I'm downwind 100.
Sky condition clear.
Comanche 53 Papa is clear of 35, taxiing back to the ramp, and traffic straight in for 17. Say distance, please.
15 miles to the northeast, down through 1000, southwest 1578.
Okay, southwest. We'll double check before we cross the 17 to get into FBO.
Okay, great, thanks.
This is Rockstar parking.
Yeah, it is.
They'll move us in the back corner and bury us somewhere.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and we're there. Okay, step on the brakes.
Evolve. I've never even heard. Oh, it's Avfuel.
I wanted to see your wrist, young man.
Oh, minus 16?
Yes, I'm a little jealous.
Yeah. Only tattoo.
So I don't have a tattoo either, but I can show you.
If I was gonna get one, there's nothing.
Comanche 53 Papa's holding short of 31 for the airliner crossing 31.
Thank you.
United, are you clear of 31?
Affirmative, United 1742.
Thank you. Comanche 53 Papa's departing runway 31 to the west from Montrose.
Approaching runway 31.
Manage the mixture.
Nobody coming in.
Nope.
Entered runway 31. 7,400 feet remaining.
That's someone who doesn't like people.
Yeah.
Yes, and I respect that.
I do. I would just want my own grass strip, though.
And a helicopter.
Because there are times, there are times when I want people.
Not that many, but...
Yeah. I mean, I assume.
Oh, look, there's a lot of humanoids down there.
I hate them so much.
Yeah, it's traffic, turn right.
Yeah, it's like a little town or something.
Yeah, almost. I've got somebody's compound.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. It could be a village.
Yeah, something like that.
That the main road has bypassed.
We got a car going down that road.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
There's another little red hut.
I'm sure he's got escaping from the law. He's probably got some warrant.
Oh, everyone out here is...
Everybody's got a warrant. Everybody's got a warrant.
Canyonlands National Park. In fact, we're just about to go over the overlook that is the main place you drive to in the Canyonlands National Park to see this whole big valley in front of us, which unfortunately is in a shadow right now.
Okay.
Okay, we're just south from Page through the Marble Canyon, and we are now dead ahead is the eastern end of the Grand Canyon, and off to our right, you're just starting to see the Grand Canyon come into view over the lip of the mesa on this side of the Grand Canyon, on the north side.
Black 185.
Copter 12, northeast of the Dragon, joining the green 288 descending.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed your tour today, be sure to, and if you're inclined, leave a tip for the person who organized this for you.
That's right.
At about 15 miles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the airport?
That's the airport.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
that's cool. They removed a lot of trees.
Well, yeah, it's all solid trees
Oh,
up
that's right,
on the
because
mesa.
they take airline traffic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, some smaller airlines, CRJs or something.
CRJs.
Flights crossing the Grand Canyon are restricted to defined and named corridors with minimum altitude requirements.
Sedona Airport. Automated weather observation. 164 tree Zulu. Wind 180 at 10 knots. Peak gust 16 knots.
Sedona traffic, Comanche 53 Papa's 8 miles, planning a straight in on 21 Sedona. Why don't we take it off autopilot? You take the airplane?
Okay, I have the airplane.
So you can get lined up and stay lined up. Keep it coming down aggressively. All right, we're on the
Warning,
forward tank.
terrain ahead.
Collapse.
500.
That's it.
What speed are you
Slower.
looking over
I
the...
got it.
Short
below
final
120.
runway 21.
Trim your nose up. Trim your nose up. Okay, here come flaps, full flaps. Now trim your nose way up. Okay. Get her slowed down. Okay. Trim your nose way up. There you go. 100. Yeah, now perfect. This'll work.
You went like 100 over
90.
90 over the numbers.
You're good at 90. All right. More left aileron into the wind. Aileron into the wind. Opposite rudder to straighten out the nose. There you go. Perfect. Just let her sit. Perfect. Okay.
Bingo, bango.
Flaps coming up. Below stall speed. Haul back.
Get back up on the brakes.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Yeah, good work, man.
All right, let's get 7.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we'll get 7 for
Slow her
sure.
down.
Sedona traffic, Skylane 3042 Foxtrot, 5 miles to the south. We're going to
Sure
be
done cut
entering
off.
the 45 for the left downwind for runway 21.
Tourism helicopters.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
This is a good looking place right here.
Let's see, when we have dinner, we're going to be looking at these rocks turning red.
I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
All right, let's turn some things on.
Well, this is super cool. Thank you for including this. I've been talking about it for a while, right? Wanting this to happen. If you didn't bring me here, I was going to bring me here.
Well,
and now I feel more comfortable.
That wasn't exactly a stabilized approach we did.
With the slipping, we were off by 20 degrees from the final.
Oh, man.
But we're good.
We're coming down 1,000 feet per minute.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
Airspeed.
Okay, we're going over there. We're going over here. That's the terminal.
Yeah.
Oh, here's right here on your left. I'm sorry.
So, okay.
Yeah,
all
pull
right.
in there.
While we were tying down the plane, this plane that you see in the video, he came in and he actually crash landed. It was not too violent, but you can see the bent wing and he's got flat landing gear. I didn't capture it on video, but he came in out of control because of the strong gustiness and ended up running off the runway and into a ditch. And then I started filming after that.
So quiet.
Love it.
Well, we won't be
Okay. The Sky Ranch Lodge, where we stayed, is a beautiful compound, and it's the only other development on top of this mesa with the airport. So you just got the airport and the lodge, and everything else is down the hill in the valley where Sedona is. It's a really popular wedding venue as well. They had about 3 weddings a day while we were there during the weekend.
Famous Red Rocks of Sedona.
Make sure you share all with 12. This is good stuff.
But would I be willing? Would I use your is this a little wider?
We did a popular hike around the airport. It's called the Airport Loop. It's about a 4-mile hike that surrounds the mesa and comes back to where the hotel is.
Sedona traffic, Comanche 53 Papa is taking runway 21 to be a departure to the northwest from Sedona. Okay, stand on the brakes, full power, and then release the brakes. Okay, go. Airspeed's alive.
Looking for 85.
Gauges are normal.
60, 70, 75, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
okay, go
rotate.
Ahead. Rotate. Tap your brakes. A little bit. Yeah, you can put the gear up. We're good. Okay, look for that 105 and climb.
Sir, 105.
Flaps are coming up, so gears up, flaps up.
Gears up, flaps up. Oh my God.
Just straight out a little farther. I'm going to get a nice picture here.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, let's start a right turn.
Copy that, right turn.
Oh man,
that is insane,
I like
dude.
That.
Yep, take some pictures here. I'll hold the airplane.
You got the airplane?
Yep, I
Thank
got
you,
the
airplane. My God, man.
little bit more power, right? Yeah, no, we're good.
We're at 80.
We'll add some power at the end.
Okay.
Push your nose down, so trim it down a little bit. So we're already down. Okay, power back. Okay, looks good, looks good. Power back. Nose up. Hold that. Whoops. Add some power. Add power to stabilize it and let it settle. Let it settle. There you go. Power off. Good. Just roll to the end.
Copy.
Comanche 53 Papa clearing the runway at Susanville, taxiing to the ramp. Okay. So clear it and then we'll clean things up.
Got it.
Turn off the fuel pump.
We didn't really have any photos or video, but I want to take this time to extend a sincere thank you to Grant and Kathleen, the couple that allowed us to stay in their house for several days while we were in Susanville doing various excursions. And some of those excursions, like Lassen Volcano and Thompson's Peak, were situations where Grant drove us there in his car, and it was sometimes 50 or 75 miles one way. So thank you very much, Grant and Kathleen.
See, they really love attention, right? They're gonna, all of a sudden he's gonna sit down. They're gonna order him a beer.
Right.
Well,
He might not come home with us tonight.
I know. I might have my reputation.
Susanville traffic, Comanche 53 Papa departing runway 11. Left turnout departure to the west. Susanville.
Off the brakes. Airspeed live.
So this was one of the side excursions based out of Susanville. We flew to Crescent City in Northern California, and it's a beautiful place there on the coast. Not only is the airport right on the coast and it's a beautiful venue, but also within 30 minutes with a rental car, we could get to the Redwoods in a national park, and the pictures are just stunning.
All right, so this is Mount Shasta on the right, and to the far left is the Sierra Nevada range.
Any good places to land on your side?
Yeah. I mean, not good.
Yeah.
Doable. A little bouncy.
I mean,
Little tear the gear off.
I got a spot we could crash near town at least. I mean, it's a short field.
Do you think they have like a pub or a cafe?
Well, they'll at least have a convenience store. Hopefully it sells beer.
We can drag our club foot into town.
Where there are humans, there is beer, most likely.
Yeah, and if I had to put it in a short field, I would definitely start it in the trees at the end of the short field.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take some of those trees out because at that point you're only 50 feet off the ground.
You just have to make sure you still have positive control post trees.
Right. But, if it quickly knocks 10 knots off.
Yeah. It's better than going into them at the end of the field, right?
Right. Well, maybe. If you're not going very fast.
I guess you try to split the trees.
Right. You're always supposed to put the cockpit between the trees.
Yeah.
Take the wings off. That has the added advantage of taking the fuel
fuel
tanks
away
with you. McNamara traffic, Comanche 53 Papa, 10 miles to the east, 6,200. We'll be doing some 360s out here before we enter the pattern for McNamara. McNamara traffic, Comanche 53 Papa. We're now northeast of the field, maneuvering to be north of the field at 4,500 so we can join a extended left downwind for 3-6 McNamara, Crescent City.
$500.
Trim your nose up, you're too fast. Power back to about 9.
Short final runway 36.
You want to get down to 85 when you hit the number, so get down to at least 90. That looks pretty good, so now just keep what you got. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Ease the power and let it settle. There, very good.
That was really easy.
That was awesome.
Thanks for the guidance on speeds
Yeah.
and pitch. You know, this plane's different than mine.
And I closed the flight plan.
Oh, good.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
That looks good. Okay. Yeah.
Full rich. Wind is
We got
basically down the runway.
60, everybody's alive. 70, 80, 85.
Tap the brakes. Gear up. Nose it down for 110 where it's sea level.
Sir.
Reach over and put your flaps up.
And right rudder for the climb. You're good now, but just reminding.
Thank you.
Crescent City traffic, 3 on Mike, we're 5 to the north, 2,600 inbound Crescent City.
Okay, let's turn left. Crescent City, Comanche 53 Papa, just departed runway 18, making a left turn out. Will be northwestbound from Crescent City. Fuel pump can go off.
Fuel pump off.
Okay,
Then
we'll
it
just keep
lights
climbing.
off.
I'll leave those on while we're climbing out.
Copy.
Susanville traffic, Comanche 53 Papa, taking runway 11 for a southwestbound departure from Susanville. So let's climb in the notch.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll turn on course.
Copy.
There's Thompson Peak.
Yep.
Yep.
There's the tower.
I can see the bugs from here.
Yeah. Well, there's some mesas we could land on.
Yeah.
They'd have to come get us with a helicopter.
Yeah. And getting the plane out is a problem,
Yeah,
right?
the Sky Crane would have to come get us.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to call the insurance company and say, well, you bought one.
Yep, it's on Mesa 79.
You bought one.
Sorry, but
Sorry, guys.
you bought one, because I'm sure the mesas are a little lumpier than they look. Grand Canyon Tower, Comanche 9353 Papa, 2 mile left base for 03. Level out.
9353 Papa, Grand Canyon Tower, wind 0909 and gust 17, runway 3, clear to land.
Clear to land 03, 53 Papa. Gas, fuel pump, undercarriage,
1 mile
mixture.
final runway
We're good.
03.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure.
Just be ready to add power if the gust falls out from under you. Let it keep coming down. Okay. Power back. Up, straighten up your nose. There you go. Let it roll. Okay, flaps coming up. We'll just keep rolling at a good speed. We'll make the next turn off.
Roger.
That blue and white Cessna parked right beside us here at the Grand Canyon Airport, we watched as as two people took a person from a wheelchair and put them in this plane. And it was just really cool because you know what they were doing. They were taking this guy to go see the Grand Canyon via the airplane, and I just thought that was really nice.
Over there, but we can kind of see it.
Very awesome.
Far out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk in.
Oh, wow. And I've been here, and I'm still amazed. Wow.
See the ants down there? Yeah. On the trail?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fur piece down.
Wow.
See, now, this will keep you from backing up too.
It's kind of neat to have a tree out here. Yeah, this is a good shot. This is a good place. I love this volcanic with the pockmarks. Wow, yeah, now I see the switchbacks from the trail. And I guess it's kind of half paved for a while, that it just turns to mud.
Only at the very top.
Yeah.
The rest of it is rock with some, there's a bird.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I do see it.
With some cross, you know, like ties to keep it from eroding.
Wow. Yeah, I saw the ties. That's awesome. It's neat to see all the people on it. All right, so our building is over there.
Yep, well, you can see El Tovar.
Yeah. But man, I still am blown away.
Of course, then you get out and you get a little nervous because we've seen all the cracks.
That's right. So we know what's going on with the foundation.
Yeah, there's another one you can see through.
Yes.
Yeah. It still may have, 10, 20,000 years in it, but boy, it could go tomorrow.
Well.
Big crack. I want to look at the cracks on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Colorado River.
Oh, I see it. Hold on, I want to see that. The white caps down there.
The little white caps. Yep. Colorado River.
Just go grab a line and we'll switch that out for you.
All right, so we're on our way home now from the Grand Canyon. We're going to do it in one day, but we're stopping by. Well, we're not going to stop. We're going to overfly the Meteor Crater, which is a really cool geographic feature there that you'll see. And then the rest of the video, I'm not going to include parts about fuel stops, but we just go all the way home on this one day.
That's pretty cool. Can you imagine how devastating that would have been?
Oh, man.
To the community, whatever was here. Well, I guess it wasn't a community, probably. That might have been.
Yeah, I think they said it was 50,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but get close enough when you can look down into the crater.
Oh, that's right. We got to make sure we can see inside. There's a whole, like a museum there or something.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
3019, Jumbo 1.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll do a loop this way and do a loop the other way, and then it's on your side.
That's great. That's great. And you guys got some pictures, and we got some video. Awesome.
Potomac Comanche 9353 Papa has the airport in sight.
Comanche 9353 Papa, clear visual approach Hanover Airport. Report the IFR cancellation in the air this frequency. On the ground, VDRCO change advisory is approved.
Hanover traffic Comanche 53 Papa is on the 45 for left downwind 34. Full stop, Hanover. There we go.
That's the first time I've come in with, oh shit, with all the new lights.
Yeah, I've never seen the new lights. Holy
oh,
moly.
That's nice.
That's medium.
Oh, that's
The other
badass.
ones were too bright.
Very nice.
The other ones were way too bright. So it does have a lower setting, but that's medium. A little bit heavy.
This one always has a firm, I think mine flexes more or something. I don't know how much flex your system, your landing gear has.
So what was our total trip? Trip timer, about 36 hours, 37 hours.
Wow. Fantastic. Nice work, Hanover.
Yes, yes.
These lights look fantastic.
I know.
And nice work, Evan.
Yes.
Hanover traffic, Command 253, Papa clear of 34, Hanover.
We want to take this time to thank Evan for all of his effort to plan and arrange this trip. We had a great time, and this is truly something we'll remember for the rest of our lives.